I played now is called legato. It's a style of playing where you connect the notes as opposed to detaching them like this, which is kind of normal picking. And I could have done it without practicing daily this bowing exercise that I want to show you step by step. But I want to also show you how to make it more interesting and have fun while doing it, because it can be boring, especially if you do it every day. So first of all, the exercise. The idea is to, for example, take the index finger and place it on the 4th fret of the high E string. And then we want to do a hum-ons and pull-offs. Now, pull-off is when you pull the string down, which is quite easy. You pull the string like this, and it produces sound. And there's hum-on where you land on the string, in this case with the index finger. And you want to produce the loudest sound you can. Okay, so it's about the strength that you're building. Okay, and that's the combination of hum-on, pull-off. I'm not even using my right hand. Placing the thumb here is okay. You can also place it behind, like to the left. Find the best position for you. It could be here, it could be there. Then what you want to do is do the same thing with the other fingers. So it's just the middle finger. I'm doing it on the 5th fret and open. And then 6th with the ring finger. And then 7th with the little finger. For the little finger, I'm using my index here as an anchor, like that, this part of the finger, which gives me some stability. It's like playing with the finger on. You can do it without, but it'll be easier with the index just touching the neck behind or below. So that's one combination. The other combinations are the fingers themselves. So index and middle fingers. So index is on the 4th, middle on the 5th. And you want to, again, just with the left hand, to build strength. Pull off, hum on, pull off, hum on. It's not about speed, it's about getting the loudest sound you can and consistent. So the pull off will be as loud as the hum on, or the other way around. So index and middle finger is the first combination, then index and ring finger, which is like 4 and 6 frets, hum on, pull off. So the index stays, and then index and little finger, 4 frets apart, the 4th and 7th frets. And then you keep 2 fingers on the string, index on the 4th, middle on the 5th, and then you only using your ring finger and middle finger. That's basically between 5 and 6 frets. And then the middle and little finger, which will be 5 and 7. And the last one is when you're holding all 3 fingers on the string, 4, 5, 6, and then just the little finger. It's probably the hardest one. Okay, that's the weakest finger, and it needs probably more work than the others. So there you go. This is the boring exercise that you can do it. You should do it every day. Again, even if you're not into legato, because it strengthens your fingers, you'll be able to do lots of good things. Now, to make it more fun, combine these with scale. For example, if you take the E major scale on that high E string, open 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12. Yeah? Practice it if you don't know it yet, but actually we can practice it with legato by, for example, taking the first combinations like index and middle, hum on and pull off with the open string. So hum on the 4th, hum on the 5th, pull off on the 4th, pull off to open string 0. And then go to 5 and 7, index and middle, or so index and ring finger, or middle finger and little finger. And that sounds more like music. You're actually creating something, and then you can again find the notes from that same scale even jumping. I'm doing 7 and 9. Same kind of idea. Index, hum on, ring, hum on, pull off, and then pull off. And then little finger, you can reach, if you can, the 11th, 7 and 11. And that's music. It's much more fun that way, right? So you're working on a few things at the same time. Again, it saves you time, and you're having fun, and you're turning the boring into something exciting. Let me know what you think about this. And if you want to know my full system for practicing daily, I call it the 5-5-5. It's 5 minutes of doing these kind of exercises, technical, 5 minutes which are about ear training and fretboard knowledge, and then 5 about going specifically into something you really need to master. So if you want to know this, and if you want to have feedback on your guitar playing and your music, you're welcome to join my school community, where we have guitar players like yourself who are only into creating music, improvising, elevating their skills, fingerstyle, and more. So you're welcome to join us. There's a link below. See you in the next video.